space could be this, it could be the new El Dorado for people that are struggling a little bit on Earth, whether they're the prisoners or others, but it's a new frontier. Of course, the business model, it's still related to Earth. So what are the things that maybe everything that's being produced, that is producing CO2 on Earth, to some extent, how could it be externalized in low Earth orbit? And how can and if low Earth orbit is cheap, then how can we start mining asteroids with cheap vehicles and bring the good stuff on Earth to make better infrastructure and to have a better Earth? At the end, we still want to protect Earth and outsource or relocalize what's not good for Earth and that could be better in space.
I'm loving the just right now the internet from space. I mean, 25 years ago I was thinking about I couldn't wait for XM Sirius to launch. You kept reading about it. I can't wait for that was kind of the beginning of the revolution. And now you're talking about low Earth orbit, internet, satellites, get rid of the cable guy, just put an antenna up.
Yeah, and what's a huge consumer of energy on Earth is all these huge data center because they need to be cooled down. And if we keep producing this data center at the pace right now, it's going to consume more energy than we can produce in 30 years. So just by putting these guys into Earth, into low Earth orbits, then it's going to save a lot of energy on Earth, basically.
So so instead of beaming in data to Detroit or New York, we're beaming it up to low Earth orbit.
Yeah. And so that's one example. Then we are looking at startups that want to produce more stuff in space, and because there's zero gravity in space, then you can produce things differently, whether it's new tissues, new medicines, or fiber optics or other things. But we don't know yet. What we know is I am 100% convinced that a lot of things will be able to be manufactured in space and probably brought back with either much better performance or much cheaper than what we do on Earth.